I can
Okay, question time. Or remarks, observations, or sharing.
Yeah, or sharing. Yeah, that'll be good. Yes, please. It's okay.
I fully agree with you. Knowing what to do and how to spend our time.
Yeah.
I've been through that. When coming to do it, it's all about discipline.
Yes. Yes.
And
That's
I'm
right.
just-
Yeah, that's fine. You know, and thank you for the honesty. I really appreciate that because we all try. You know, and it's okay. It's okay to try and fail as opposed to not trying at all.
Correct.
You know, I think Kavi also covered that, and he said, you know, if you really want to master the 7 habits, for example, it's like climbing a steep hill, he said. You know, you fall down, but the idea is to pick yourself up and carry on. Yeah? So when you find yourself falling, it is also always good to ask yourself, why am I falling? You know what I mean? Which particular sense is failing me in that sense, or I'm not so good at? So you go back to the sense that you're really strong in. For example, if you have a very strong feeling about anything, you know, like maybe you want to take up a habit of, I don't know, mountain climbing, for example. Okay, let's just say, all right? And you find that, you know, although my feelings are good, I see myself on top of K1, maybe not Mount Everest, but K1 is all right, you know? And, you know, so and it's, you know, that kind of thing, and you've got all these things going, but somehow or other, you're not able to get up in the morning and get it done. Yeah? So is it because of the fact that there are people trying to put you down? Yeah? Is it because, so you end up doing a little bit of thinking through? So that would help you to say, okay, you know what? There are some issues here that maybe I can try to correct those things. If it's something to do with people, then maybe I change the people, or I change the scenery, or whatever. Yeah. So that's how you may want to. But always go back to your foundation. That's why the foundation is very key. See? The foundation of your feelings. Always get in touch with your feelings because that's your basic.
Now this is quite personal in a sense. Can it be applied in a business context, for example?
Yeah. We were experimenting this, and basically we can use it in any context as long as there are people. You know, either at an individual level, at a team level, organizational level. It's the same thing with if you were to just recraft a questioning to like, where are you all going as an organization? You know, what do you as an organization stand for? That's your aspect of feelings. Where are you guys going? What is the environment telling you about or talking about? You know, are you in line with what the environment is saying? Then finally, you know, the aspect of learning and development, how much of learning and development is really involved, and finally, how are you guys celebrating? How are you rewarding yourself? How are you rewarding your staff? Same thing. As long as there are people, the system applies. You know, and it works. It works. Yeah. Sorry. We'll let the. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I come in rather late. I thought I did about 10 minutes.
Sure.
So, but I see your pyramid.
Yeah.
And I got perhaps sometimes that you put the feeling and the fundamental.
The
To me, I think feeling is the most difficult sense that we can use.
Yeah.
And sometimes we cannot express it. For example, I cannot express how sad maybe. Sometimes I feel angry, but I cannot express it. So actually, to me, it's a very advanced sense.
Oh, okay.
But now you're putting it to the.
Sure.
Okay,
okay, let me explain that a little bit without going too scientific. Okay, because we were looking at the whole aspect of like how the human body was actually developed. So the basic sense, the cells that were developed in the really rudimentary early stages of development actually ended up becoming your sense or your, you know, where all your nerve cells were, Yeah, so that's how we kind of like use that to say, okay, this is your fundamental, this is your foundation, and from there everything else builds on that. That's the best I can deliver. Yeah. But if you got other insights, let me know though. Yes.
Okay, I actually works with ex-convicts.
Oh, okay, okay.
So the fear side is sometimes when I go to the prison to bring them out,
Right.
they still remember the feeling that I'm the one who actually bring them out for an employment. It's very touchy. And they also share with me that they will move into the intermediary where they do not want to see the same languages of
Yeah.
ex-convicts coming together.
Yeah.
How do you think I could help them further from moving further up from the nonsense?
Okay.
Using smell and taste.
Okay. Okay. Small steps. The first thing is the very fact that they know that I know what I've been through,
Yes.
and I don't want to go back to it again. That is so fundamental. That's why the feelings.
Yes.
I know the feeling. Okay, I mean, I'm so sorry. I'm going to expand on this because this one is a little bit close to my heart. What it called? I had a friend of mine who was who was helping some prison warden. The other side of the fence, the prison warden. A prison warden was in one of our prisons and high security. Now what happened is that whenever they move prisoners from one cell block to another, they need to check the prisoners, if you know what I mean. And so every time he did it, he felt really, really lousy about himself. Yeah, because he said, I want to be a prison warden, but I didn't think I want to do this, and I'm dying every day. So how we helped him was that you get in touch with feeling, yeah, good, but at the same time you need to articulate it. You need to hear it for yourself that, you know, so what he used to do was to tell the prisoner, you know why I'm doing this? He said, yeah, because I don't want you to, you know, conceal weapons and stuff like that, and that's the reason why. Do you like it? I'm sure you don't. I don't like doing it either, okay? So that's the reason why I want you to remember this time, so that you never come back. When you leave, never come back. So I think, so this is the other side of it, you see? Yeah, so right now, if the aspect of your hearing, okay, they need to be in groups where they hear more of these stories that we never want to go back.
Yes.
Yeah, so as long as they keep hearing that. The other thing is, every day that they are out is a day for celebration. That's why the taste is so important. Every day I'm out is a day for celebration. You know, is that of the in the hospitals we see this, where every day I'm alive is one day for me. You see what I mean? It's a cause for celebration. We take this for granted, you see, but those things are so key. So that's why every day, you know, every day I did this. Yay, you know, I won. That's one day out for me, and every day. So until it becomes stronger. And that will be the key thing. Of course, the other, not to mention skills and knowledge that they can gain, because that will give them a new pathway to doing something totally different, right? Yeah.
We are providing them with culinary skills, so they are
Yeah.
actually
That's right.
cooking.
This
Cooking,
is
it seems to be like taste and smell.
Yeah, correct. Because taste and smell go together.
Right.
Yeah, because if you were to really block your nose, to cover your nose, and you were to eat something, it actually is quite tasteless.
So can I conclude that the smell that they were in the kitchen seems like the celebration for them, that they
Yeah.
are out?
Yes,
And
yes,
remind them to keep on going.
yes, correct. But don't get them to eat their own food though. I mean, you know,
Yes.
chefs, they don't eat their own cooking. You
Yeah,
know?
right.
But I get where you're going. Yeah, that's right.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Okay, any other questions you want to ask? Yes.
It might be difficult to answer, but at the beginning you were talking about how important it is to know who you are, where you're going. So now that I'm approaching the moment to graduate and to decide what I'm going to do, I find myself interested by many, many things, but not really sure about where I'm going to go, what I want to do, and maybe your help.
Thank you very much, and I hope so. I hope the next part, which is your assessment, will help you with that one. That was a nice lead-in though. Okay, but before we go into that, any other questions you want to ask me? Okay, all right. We'll take these two questions and then because we're going to try to conclude, right? Yeah.
I don't have a question.
Yes.
So just your hierarchy of the senses.
Yes.
Touch me on one issue back in the 1980s,
Right.
where I visited a factory on a study mission in Japan, and that is I think it's Panasonic.
Ah, okay.
And this robot came and read the Singapore contingent. And he said, "Welcome, sir." And he moved to the next one, who is a lady, and said, "Welcome, ma'am."
Wow. Okay.
1980, no AI yet. And I asked the factory manager, I said, how do he, the robot,
Yeah.
determine whether it's a he or a she?
So you get an answer?
Yes, I got the answer. At first, from the handshake, what's the feeling, the touch? He said, a man is a strong touch. That's the lady. And I said, then, okay. So that is first. But to determine whether it's a man or a lady, he uses the second sense.
Which is sight.
Smell. He smelled the perfume.
There you go.
On the lady.
Okay.
What can smell?
Receptors. The receptors. Yeah. Correct.
So the robotic was that.
Wow. Okay. I think it may work in the 80s. I'm not so sure about nowadays. You know what I mean? Thank you. Yeah, advanced too. Yeah. Thanks. This is a joke. Yeah. All right. Yes. Okay. Yes.
What can you do with a person who's one of the same? Say, better.
That's okay. This is just metaphoric, right? Because even a person who is non-hearing, he is able to understand there is that sense of hearing because he can visually see others being able to. He doesn't need to sign, for example. Others don't need to sign. So they know intrinsically that there is that sense of hearing. Vibrations from speakers, for example, they know that the vibration is coming out. So there is this other thing called hearing, even though they may not have encountered it. So that's how. In fact, I mean that's how most people who are hearing impaired. That's how they come to know that there's this other sense called hearing. So, but this nevertheless is just metaphoric in that sense. Yeah. Okay? Yes?
Yeah. After going through all this, as humans, we have habitual tendencies and also we enjoy our comfort zones of whether failure or success.
Correct.
We stay there.
Yes.
Then we move on. Daily, we are beset with likes and dislikes.
Yes.
And from then on, these five senses, what are they going to do? You have not. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I try to understand the mind, the forerunner behind all this. Can you give a bit explanation about the mind?
Okay. If you're talking about a mind, what do you call? I did not put this as part of that sense. Okay, because why? Because we are only looking at the senses. Because the mind, if you really want to look at this, where you are alluding to, is what we call the sixth sense, the aspect of extrasensory perception. Yeah, where I'm able to perceive certain things that I'm not able to pick up through my five senses, or using all of my five senses. That kind of invokes me to look at something higher. That comes back to our foundational sense of feeling, what we call gut sense. Yeah. See, the whole aspect of ESP comes from, I don't know if you want to call it extrasensory, like I'm able to see into the future, but the aspect of I'm not able to explain what is it exactly, but I'm able to feel that some things are not quite right. Yeah. So that's a gut feel, and again it goes back to foundation again. You know what I mean? So which is that's why you said we looked at it different ways, and it always comes back to feeling, which is your basic sense. And as long as you're very rooted in your feelings, then the rest just builds on it. Because if you know this is what I really feel that I need to do, and again I move and do that. So I don't know whether I can really answer your question, but that's as best as I can at this point in time. Maybe there's the next chapter, the next book, I don't know. Okay, but at least for now, I'm going to try to keep to the 5 first. Yeah, okay? All right. So with that, thank you very much.
Thank you. So we had a session, we had a wonderful sharing session, and also something to eat, dessert. So I just want to thank Sebastian for taking time off. Actually took day off work, just come and be with us and celebrate. As I said, feel free to send us your suggestions and observations and reviews of anything we've been doing. And have a great time. But now please join me as we give Sebastian a very small close-up.